And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the video. It is Monday afternoon, about 5 o'clock. It is a gorgeous day. Fall is starting to come in, leaves are starting to fall, no pun intended. And the weather is fabulous. It's a great day to get out and do something. Over the weekend, had a great weekend. Hope everybody else did. I did my Try the Park Sprint Triathlon. Got the big race coming up in just under 2 weeks, so I'll be gearing up a little bit more running for that. But over the weekend, did my Sprint Triathlon, as I mentioned. Came in 12th in my age group, which, if it was a really big field, that would have been awesome. As it turned out, there were only 13 in my age group, so didn't come in last. And for the guy that did come in last, more power to you. At least you're out there doing it. And so I wanted to be sub 2 hours, finished at 1:58:55, so I was pleased with that. Call it a win. But anyway, that is not why we're here today. We are here to get bored. Now, hopefully, well, if you've been watching all the videos, can't be too bored because you would have turned off a long time ago. But by bored, I mean literally bored. Last week, I wound up going to the beach for a couple days and was very not secluded, but very hardly anybody there. Not deserted, but whatever the word is. It was not a lot of people there at the beach. And walking along in the middle of the sand, found this little honey, which you might think, ocean debris, trash, washed up, which is exactly what I'm sure happened. And some people might be bothered by that, but I mean, trash is the reality that we live in. If you're at the beach, wherever you are, clean up after yourself. Come on. And but anyway, I was quite excited because with my high-low boredom threshold for working out, doing stuff that everybody does, it's after a while you get kind of hard to find things to keep yourself entertained. I mean, weights, running, jogging, all that kind of stuff is awesome, but it also I like to engage my thought process when I'm trying to figure out something to do to keep myself interested in working out and also do something that's going to be good for me. Hence, the board. So what we're going to do is a little routine. I used to do this with my father's sledgehammer, which was a 7-pound sledgehammer, which you would think 7 pounds is like nothing, which is not a lot of weight, but all that weight is at the end of the stick. So once you're out here and all that weight is at the end, it is way harder to control at your grip than it is if you had a 7-pound kettlebell or dumbbell. Once the further away from you the weight moves, the harder it is to control, and the more the weight intensifies or amplifies or whatever it does, it's harder to work with. So this thing, I mean, the sledgehammer was cool because I had a nice grip on it. This thing's a little different. It's not as easy to grip, which actually helps the grip strength. I have been told that grip strength is one of the key indicators of overall strength, and the better your grip strength as you get older, the easier those senior years are going to be. So I got to work on that, and this is going to help me out. So what we're going to do is, it's kind of like sword fighting. So all right, so it's up here. We're going to turn it, and I'm going to grip it in a weird way just so I can control it better. We're going to turn it up, bring it around, and then back down. So the bottom is going up, around. When it's right behind me, I'm bringing it back down. So for this, both hands down here, what it's going to look like is here, boom, 2, 3, 4. Let's there we go. Boom, boom. Where we're going to add to that is after it gets here, we're going to let it drop. Now I've caught it here, and the further out toward the end I catch it, the easier it is. I weighed it, it's like 14 pounds, maybe 15 pounds, so it's not a lot of weight, but I mean, I'm catching it here, and this is nothing for a curl. However, catch it here and curl it, and let me tell you, that left arm is working. So, don't want to hit myself in the foot. So what it's going to look like is here, around, boom, drop, curl, back up, pop it up, boom, and then back up. So we're going to alternate sides. So let's see, get out here. So do this. So we're going round, boom, drop, curl, up. Other way, round, boom, drop, curl, up. Here, drop, drop. I can, ooh, ow. So I can tell you, starting to feel the arms definitely working. It's not too taxing on shoulders or chest, but it is, kind of gets that core movement, basically armpits down to waist. That gets moved around when you're moving a weight. Set the timer for a couple minutes and do these. I used to do the sledgehammer in the morning. Come on, there we go. Used to do the sledgehammer in the morning when I was having my coffee, set the timer for 5 minutes and just move that thing around. And by the end of 5 minutes, you're not sweating because it's not that much work, but you definitely know, your muscles know they got a little bit of work in. So if you're driving around at the beach, whatever it is, you see something that looks like it's an odd object, or it's got some weight to it, or see a hill. I mean, I go crazy when I see tires on the side of the road, especially, you know, the big mamas. Because those are great for flipping or dragging, or hit it with a stick or a sledgehammer, or, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do, and it actually does make working out a lot more fun for me personally, just because it's something that is not your traditional way of getting in shape and staying in shape. So with that said, thanks for checking out the video, and we will continue our thing. And boom, we are out of here. Later.